So today, it just dropped a little bit ago, but the new GTA 5 DLC update for June 17th of 2025, this coming Tuesday, has been released to the public so we could all finally take a look at this picture. We see the car wash, we see a little lowrider over here, we see a few bikes, and the title of this update is called Money Fronts. Again, coming June 17th, so this coming Tuesday. This is official from Rockstar's website, so let's dive in and take a quick look at it. So it says, expand and connect your criminal network in the new GTA Online update. So take control of San Andreas' biggest money laundering operation and clean up your criminal empire's bottom line in money fronts. The latest GTA Online update arriving on June 17th. Acquire iconic local businesses and use them to route earnings through a sophisticated and interconnected operation while hiding it from prying eyes. With the help of longstanding associate Martin Madrazo, you'll connect with new advisors who will help you accumulate new business ventures and launder your dirty money while also infusing your accounts with legitimate income. With some creative bookkeeping and a little bit of elbow grease, you'll end up further enriched and the taxman will be none the wiser. So what does this mean for us? Two things. One, we're going to be working with Martin Madrazo again. Well, rather directly. We do unofficially have direct contact with Martin Madrazo during the bottom dollar bounties where we do the daily hits. But this is going to give us direct access compared to similar, I guess, in a way like Kyle Perico where we had to deal with his son. Now we get to deal with him exclusively and he's going to help us basically run our money so that way we could be somewhat legitimate in an illegitimate business world. A legitimate businessman. So if we're taking a quick look at the car wash alone, we can see also a new car right here, this red car. We also have, it looks similar, but it might not be the exact thing as the Vappuccino with the lowrider kit on it. And we may have a new Jet as well. This car right here, I don't necessarily know if that's anything different or if that's just, looking at it, it actually is a little different because we've never seen, or at least have in our game, the lowrider kind of truck style, like a very wide or rather long body bed. And we've never had a car with the kit similar to what you could do with the Sand King XL, which trucks are not very common to GTA 5, but within due time, they do sure make an entrance. So if we go down a little further, we'll see a little bit more of this. So this is showing, I assume, to be one of the missions that we'll be able to do. We have, I guess this is a flatbed truck. We're taking some goods to, or rather from a location to one of ours. So it's a simple repossession, nothing new to the world of GTA, but as you can see, we have to be on the back of the flatbed while defending it from oncoming threats. This may be either the Caracara 4x4 or potentially a newer truck. The only reason why I say maybe newer, obviously it is a Vapid, so there's nothing new there. The Caracara 4x4, similar body type. This might not be a bad angle to really judge it on, but it might not be the exact kit, or rather exact shape. It doesn't look as wide necessarily towards the back as it is on the Caracara 4x4. And I think the hood kit might be a little different, but this is similarly going to be one of the things we'll have to do. So let's go a little further down, and it says, working at the car wash. The famed hands-on car wash in Strawberry is your entry point, and the perfect vintage facade to conceal your illegal activity. This low-profile and cash-intensive business is prosperous enough without alerting the authorities, and serves as the heart of your new money laundering operation. Owning the car wash will pull in passive income from your established criminal network and allow you to expand your holdings to include the Smoke on the Water dispensary and Higgins Helitours, supplemental fronts each with their own above and below board operations. These properties will also boost earnings on your weed farm and air freight cargo respectively. So I like that they're tying in some other not really well used or well known locations and businesses in the world of GTA, kind of like the lore but not really. The Higgins Helitours, which nobody really knows too much about unless you play, I think it's in the regular GTA 5 story mode, because this is essentially right by LSIA, so you have the Helitours going to and fro, and it's also in that little airport, not really an airport, but like an airfield right by the docks near the beach, so you have that area as well. Again, this is now tying it in to the story mode, so you get to get some more income with your air freight cargo, like it says, because it'll boost the earnings because Helitours it's another aircraft type business. You'll get more aircraft type income. And then we have Smoke on the Water prescription cannabis, which was from GTA 5 story mode, which is obviously one of the first businesses that you could own as Franklin and only Franklin, which is right by the mass shop in the beach area as well of Los Santos. So I believe that's pretty east, like maybe like central east according to the Los Santos area map only, not including obviously Blaine County and Paleto Bay. But that's pretty cool that they tie that in. And you also will be able to own the car wash, which, if you remember, this is very early in the GTA story mode game. You have the mission where you have to, as Simeon tells Franklin and Lamar, to repossess one of the Vagos' bike, their leader's bikes. You wind up meeting at the car wash where on Strawberry, Franklin and Lamar meet up, and that's where they discuss, you know, they're gonna screw Simeon out of his money, keep the bike, keep it on the low, and nobody's gonna know any wiser. But obviously Simeon figures it out soon enough. But still, they're tying in this car wash, which you only really get to use in the actual GTA Online as of right now, just to clean your car when it has stains, so to speak, on it at any time. So aside from that, you're really not doing anything with it. But it is cool that they're making this one of the areas that you could actually use as a main property of your front or your income businesses. And also, if you're able to, or rather you planned it out without realizing it, there's also your salvage yard where you get to do the 3 salvage heists per week. So you get that in close proximity where you really don't have to go far out of your way. And it's really efficient doing it. So going further down, it says, your illegal dealings through any of these establishments will attract attention and generate heat. If it gets too high, you'll need to lose the attention by playing the role of local business owner and managing the legitimate side of your operations to continue collecting passive income. Money Fronts will also introduce a range of new vehicles to GTA Online, including rides like the Karen Everon RS and Woodlander SUVs, and the classy Tampa GT Muscle. Law enforcement enthusiasts can take on dispatch work on the new Western Police bike that comes bundled with the special summer highway patrol outfit to match. That's another really cool thing. So first and foremost, the idea or the mechanic of heat, very cool, because if you're aware, in the GTA story mode, you can actually act as your local business owner, and as Michael, Franklin, or Trevor, depending on what businesses you own and everything like that, you can actually do like the supply runs, if you will, for each business, make sure it's safe, you know, do somewhat local business work. So it's like the legitimate side of the world, which, contrary to the game, is pretty cool spin of things. I'm assuming they're going to be adding some more differentiation between the two things. So you'll probably have some more types of supply missions, more management role positions, and just other things that I can only imagine they'll include. It's pretty cool that they're tying in GTA 5 story mode and GTA Online in the same kind of thing. Because people probably enjoyed it and they wanted to see it come back. Because a lot of people do like to do RP every so often, especially online mode out of all things. So bringing it into the vanilla, like the stock version of the game, very cool that they're doing that. Then we go down to the new vehicles. So we got Karen Everon RS, Woodlander SUVs, and the new Tampa GT. So I'm probably going to be a very biased person and say I'm going to definitely choose and probably prefer the muscle car over the Karen Everon and definitely the SUVs, just because I do like the muscle cars preferably. Although looking at the law enforcement bike, because that might be pretty cool. You don't really have that option except the rare times it spawns to use it. Now you can have it. I'm assuming it won't be cheap at all. Just like the new Bravado Gauntlet that was turned into the cop car. I think it was a Bravado Hellfire, if I'm not mistaken. That was like, what, a couple, like 4 to 5 million, I think. I'm assuming the bike is probably going to be up there. So definitely save your money if you're trying to keep that. But the benefit is that buying the bike, you don't have to go ahead and buy the Highway Patrol outfit. It's going to come to you automatically because it's bundled in right there. So very cool for that. Then we go down to new experience improvements, GTA Plus member benefits, and more. So Money Fronts is also rolling out a collection of gameplay updates and changes, including adding missile lock-on jammer capability to 50 more vehicles, making several cutscenes skippable on mission replays, and doubling all sources of arena points. Additional improvements include delaying the global signal timer for cell missions in public sessions and disabling the Boxville van delivery vehicle from biker cell missions. So before I get to the rest of this, let me just start with this. For those who enjoy using, or rather have experienced, the benefits of using the missile lock-on jammer on certain vehicles, great for you because this expands to more vehicles that you'll probably use more commonly and enjoy your time playing driving around and not being blown up by people on the MK2 a lot. Secondly, if you're doing arena points, it seems that they're going to be doubling all your sources of it, so you can improve the rate of getting arena points by about 200-ish% or 150, whatever the math is. You're essentially doubling the reward for half the time, if not less. So that's cool. Then we have the cutscenes that are skippable on mission replays, because we all know after doing a mission the first time, you want to see all the cutscenes. Brand new story, everything is new to you, you want to see it. After doing it about 100 or so times, you get bored of the stories and you don't really want to see them. So now you can finally skip it like you can in the story mode of GTA, which is absolutely amazing. And then for those of us who absolutely hate doing the cell missions, when you have to deliver the Boxville van delivery vehicle, or rather from doing the biker cells, you have the van. So not only is it super slow, but it's so annoying to drive because of how loose it is, especially you can't make tight turns. Obviously it's a truck, but still. Then you always have people griefing you because they're just like all over the place and you literally cannot defend yourself in time, because by the time you get out of the car, or rather the van, someone blew it up and you just gotta cut your losses and hopefully salvage whatever you can from that cell mission. Now we go to the GTA Plus members. So you're gonna enjoy early access to the new overflawed Suzumi supercar. Okay, so I'm starting to think this is the overflawed Suzumi. So if you're not a GTA Plus member, unfortunately for right now, you're not going to be getting this. One other thing that really will entice people to probably get GTA Plus right now is the privilege of a second daily spin of the Lucky Wheel inside the Diamond Casino and Resort and more. That is insane that they're actually incorporating this. The daily spin, although it's not as widely used as it used to be, depending on obviously the week and what car is available on the actual podium, you could double your chances per week. So instead of having 7 chances per week to get that vehicle if you so desire it, now you could get 14 times for whatever the rate of GTA Plus is per month, which, you know, depending on your budget and depending on how you are with your games and if you have the time and ability to do so, it may be worth the benefit of doing it and signing up, as well as the other benefits that you get as GTA Plus members normally do. Or it just might be, you know, not the biggest thing to go off of. So with that being said, now it says stand by for more information about GTA Online Money Fronts coming June 17th on PlayStation 5, PS4, well, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and the PC. So now I'm absolutely stoked for June 17th, the DLC to drop. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to play it, show off the whole thing to you guys. Make sure if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel so you know when I put that video out. If you did enjoy the video and you found it informative, helpful, whatever, hit the like button. It really helps to get the video up to more people so that way they could all see the benefits that you found. And also if you have anything to say, add to, or incorporate into the video, feel free to do so in the comment section. But with all that being said, hope you have a great rest of your day and take care.